Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Zero Tolerance TV. ZT here. Going to be continuing with the round of 8, and we got a bit of a banger here. This is going to be BoxeR versus Zeus on Guillotine. I think that should be a pretty good matchup. Obviously, BoxeR seems pretty favored there, but Zeus has shown some pretty nice play. So I'm not going to count him out. He could definitely do something here. If BoxeR goes for one of his sort of, early timings that he likes so much, and Zeus has the right tech to beat it back, he could have a pretty good shot here. Especially Reavers. Reavers seem to be pretty good. If you ask Nara, Reavers are a good unit, very balanced and fair. I'm sure every Terran out there would agree with him, and killing about 20 SCVs with 2 Scarabs is not an unreasonable amount of damage at all. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll hopefully get a good one. Zeus spamming the ever-loving shit out of that chat window there. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're definitely on Guillotine here. So it looks like Zeus is gonna be... Oh, no. BoxeR first. The teal Terran. Oh. I like teal. Teal's alright. BoxeR with the manner. GL, he says. Nice. Definitely hated that rule Kespa had where you just couldn't... You couldn't even say good luck. Like, what? Like, come on, man. At least let them manner each other. You want to stop BM, fine, whatever. I think it's stupid, but at least let them say GL. Like, don't pause the game because somebody gets in and says GLHF. Oh! There's a problem! Alright, anyway, the Korean commentators quickly reminding you to go ahead and sub if you want one game a day from this tier channel. Or don't, whatever. It's up to you. Live your own life. I don't care. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting map. I guess it's been a little while since we had a Guillotine game. There are no high ground differences on it, but we do have kind of walled off areas. A lot of Zergs will put a hatch at that sort of forward entrance, so they'll put their first hatchery there for their sunken crawlers. Or, sunken colonies. I'm doing it again, apparently. Is this for real? Really? There's a 2-building wall here? This is silly. This is actually silly. You just don't even get to scout on this map, apparently. The only thing that Zeus will be able to figure out... I almost said Nalra, and then I almost said Kingdom, and then I finally got to Zeus. The only thing Zeus is going to be able to figure out is where BoxeR is, and then has to go home. Kind of silly, really. Yeah. But that's how it is. A lot of older maps had very interesting entrances, and I guess just how that one is built. Don't get any scouting info, as I assume Zerg and Terran also can't get through that. Of course, Terran is the only race that will be walling off like that. BoxeR? Not really. Okay. This SCV is quite damaged. That must have been from the probe. I don't know what else would have hurt it. Probably as it was building the barracks, and BoxeR channeling his luck into that SCV did have it pop out on the right side for it to go scout after, so lucky for BoxeR. And we do see that he is taking gas, which is pretty expected. I definitely do expect some sort of one-base strat here from BoxeR. Just kind of his style. And when you're as good at it as he is, it's hard to even call it like cheese or anything like that. It's usually something pretty technical. So, gotta respect it, man. He is a very dangerous player. Maybe was is better. I don't think he actually plays any sort of games professionally anymore. Not even sure if his team is still going. Now, this is pretty unfortunate for him. Oh, never mind. Never mind, because Marines are small, so they just walk through that gap wall. I don't know who that was, but she was very worried about this game. I don't think that Zeus saw the factory You have to know, though, this hasn't even checked the natural here, and really, why would you? You gotta just know what BoxeR's doing at this point. He is a very stylized player. Putting a bit of pressure on this depot here, actually. And now with the Dragoon here, wow, really, you can... Is there no room? I think there's got to be room for the Zealot to hit the depot as well. Either way, he does have a Dragoon here. SCV's pulled up to repair. Second factory for BoxeR. Not very surprising. Is he going to lose this SCV? I think he's... one more! Nope, not quite able to kill it. Very close to losing that SCV, but not quite able to actually get it. So, end result, just some minerals lost. Repairing the depot. And looks like Zeus is going to pull back now. Now, if he gets range, he can definitely put more pressure onto that. Although, really, I guess goons without range can probably pressure that barracks a little bit. Question is, can the tanks shoot them while still behind the wall? I think it can. Tanks have pretty decent range advantage on rangeless goons, so definitely could be. Now, okay, so the plan here to make some vultures out on the map, since BoxeR can't really open up his entrance without taking at least something of a risk here. He's just going to float his factory over here and probably just make some vultures. Could put an add-on on there, I guess, if he really wanted to. It's a little bit awkward for later in the game, but not a big deal. Now, Zeus is going, I think, Dark Templar on one base here. Seems fine. DTs are, obviously, you can, if you get one into your opponent's man and they don't have detection, you just win. But if you're being attacked, DTs are great. It forces Comsat from Terran if they want to keep attacking, but also, it's not permanent detection, so they have to try to build a forward turret, or really their attack just won't work. Send one DT in, bait the scan, wait for it to run out, send a second DT in. They don't really have that many scans off one Comsat, so pretty difficult for Terran to actually win that way. Now, BoxeR is moving out with some SCVs, so looks like that forward turret is his plan. Also, okay, yeah, sure. Also has mines, which are another way to kind of deal with DTs. Now, that can definitely backfire. DTs can drag those mines into the tanks, and here we go. Here's the first one. Still not killed, actually, and does not kill off that tank, but a second DT here hitting the tank is able to kill it off. And I think that so far Zeus is doing a decent job of defending against this. Going after the SCVs now, not able to finish that turret, and BoxeR is just bitching out. He has to run away. Really nothing he can do in this attack. Pretty good defense from Zeus. Just 2 DTs, killed the tank, and yeah, get some Marines and an SCV kill. Really not much BoxeR can do about it right now. There are still mines out on the map that Zeus will have to be careful of, but I'd say this is not a situation where he's likely to die, and Zeus feels safe enough to take his base. So he's going to have a faster expansion than BoxeR. Assuming that's even BoxeR's plan, it might just be try to win with Comsats, I'm not sure. DTs actually didn't die there, so again, BoxeR's going to have to go farther back, and he's going to lose one of these tanks as well, I think. Maybe even both of them to these DTs. This is going really badly for BoxeR. This DT tech is definitely paying off. There goes a tank. I think another one is about to die, and she is not happy about it at all. Maybe that's BoxeR's wife. Oh, wow. Actually, both those tanks dying there. This is looking like BoxeR might just die to DTs. Yeah, well, I was talking about it. This is one of the things that can happen. Now, turret does finish, so actually the DTs end up killing the turret before they're both taken out. One of them dies, but there's still a DT going after BoxeR's SCVs right now. And this one is looking all but over, to be honest. Now, BoxeR is pretty clutch, so maybe he comes back. I've seen bigger comebacks, but it's going to be tough. He's down a base now, almost. really just doesn't have great tech. I think he really needed that attack to work out. It was one of his sort of classic BoxeR one-base timing builds. And just got like nothing with it. This DT might get taken out by the mine. One mine hits, but only the one, so it's not actually enough to kill it off. BoxeR did save his depot, so that's something. But still pretty rough for him. His vultures are moving out. I think they need to get some damage done. But it's going to be tough. There's a lot of Dragoons made already. He's probably just going to lose them if he tries to run in. Some mines out here, but I don't think that... Yeah, even with an observer out now, I don't think that Zeus really cares about some random mines outside his... I don't know what you want to call that. The gate. That's the gate. I'm just calling it the gate now because I want to. So outside his gate, I don't think he really cares about mines in the middle of the map because he just needs to sit here and wait. He's a base up. He's mining at his second base. His saturation looks really good. And BoxeR just lost like 4 tanks. And he's still got a DT alive. And there are ICVs and marine kills. I mean, it's just not a good time for BoxeR at all right now. Really not much of an opportunity to run past these goons either. They're going to kill a lot of the vultures before they get past if BoxeR tries that. And he kind of needs all his units right now. I don't think he can be wasting vultures. He's trying to set up a position out here with a bunker and some mines, but Zeus actually scouts it out and takes out the position. This tank is going to die as well now. Really not a great trade at all. So again, another win there for Zeus. But these 3 vultures heading into his main, they're going to get some damage done. This is the sort of thing BoxeR really does need. That mine got a decent hit there. Couple probes killed. The vultures are going to try to run out, but 2 of them, actually all 3 die. It's rough, man. It's real rough for BoxeR. Zeus is actually getting aggressive now. He feels far enough ahead. I don't even really blame him. Like, it's going to be tough for BoxeR to kill 5 Dragoons, let alone a whole Protoss army when that comes up. Also, there's a DT here still because that the 3rd DT he built never got killed. I don't think BoxeR is going to be supply blocked, but that's not really a good thing in this position. SCV's being pulled, but I don't know if they can do it, man. That one tank is really just not going to be enough damage. Actually going after the turret with his Dragoons. I guess there's no real wrong way to skin that cat, and there it is. BoxeR has to tap out. Those DTs... Yeah, I mean, they won the game. Worth their weight in, I don't know, uranium or something. Actually, I guess, no. Gold is probably worth more by whatever. Whatever the most precious thing on the planet is by weight. That's what those DTs were worth. And Zeus, yeah, you know, DTs are pretty good. You can just see it on his face. Like, yeah, so invisible men. Sometimes they just kill your opponent. And yeah, that's what happened there. GG's, though, from Zeus. Maybe, you know, BoxeR being a little bit predictable. That type of attack is usually quite weak to DTs, and I was talking about that. But, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game, and I hope you tune in for the next one.